Hey, how's it going? Juan Acosta here, and I just wanted to take a moment to thank you personally for coming to our event. And I wanted to give you just a little bit more value because through your feedback, I realized that there were some things that maybe were a little bit unclear or were missing from the talk. And some of the things that you mentioned on the feedback was that you would like to hear a little bit more about the anchoring, and you would like to hear a little bit more in-depth explanation or something that you can use a little better from the emphasis on the words. I didn't say you stole her money or whatever phrase I used. So I wanted to put a phrase like that together that maybe can be a little bit more personal to you, or just to show you how you can manipulate that phrase. And then I wanted to give you a little example of everyday anchoring that you can use. And the phrase that I chose is, I'm able to give you an incredible value. And what I want you to understand here is that the word incredible can be replaced with any word that is already attached to a positive meaning for that person that you're speaking with. So if the person is talking with you and they mention, oh, something is fantastic, something is awesome, something is amazing, something is incredible, then you can replace that word that already has a positive meaning to them and replace it in the word incredible in the sentence. So you could say, I'm able to give you an incredible value, or I'm able to give you a fantastic value, or I'm able to give you an awesome value. And you would do that depending on what that person has fed you. So the main skill that you need to learn here is listening, paying attention for those trans words, those anchors that are already set by themselves, so that you don't have to do any extra work. All you have to do is repeat back the word that the person already loves. And you can use the emphasis on the words in this way. I'm able to give you an incredible value, which is something that others can't, for example. Or you could say, I'm able to give you an incredible value, while some of the other speakers have such a high overhead that maybe they can't. Or I'm able to give you an incredible value, as opposed to a value that's just a value. Or I'm able to give you an incredible value. While other people sell you on something else, I'm going to sell you on my value. And I hope you can see how just changing the emphasis on each of those words, or they don't all have the 7 meanings that the word that I use on my intentional hypnosis talk have. This one, for example, I just picked 4 different words, 4 different sets of words at least that I can emphasize that change the meaning of that communication. So the most important thing is for you to sit down and write down a few things that are specific to your situation, some phrases that you know that you like to use that help you either close a sale or move a person closer to a decision or anything like that, and then just figure out how you can tweak your communication. Now remember that anchors require 3 things in order to be effective. They require repetition, they require timing, and they require clarity. So once you have been able to achieve that emotion, you can affect the same sound, affect the same, show the same picture, do the same stimulus a few times so that it conditions that response. The other thing is the timing and the clarity. You have to make sure that the emotional response is there. So if the person is looking really excited, you know that's the moment when you need to anchor. And once you've anchored that, it's about the timing. It's about gauging where in that cycle. If the emotion starts here and it goes up to where they're super excited and then it goes back down, then your best point of anchoring is when it's getting to the peak right here so that they're feeling their best. So I hope that helps, a little bit extra value for you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Oh, by the way, if you didn't sign up for the 30-minute free telecoaching session, which was offered on the feedback forms, there is still time for that. All you have to do is send me an email to juan@thoughtsintoresults.com and just indicate in the email that you want a free 30-minute session, and we'll get together, we'll strategize, and I'd love to help you in any way I can. So bye for now. I'll see you soon.